Hi everyone, welcome. This is our final part of our Ellie Marks color along. The only thing I have done off camera is I did a little white gel pen around my clouds and added some eyeshadow and a washi border. The rest I have not messed with. So I got a little... Okay, so basically I need to do my black cat. These leaves up here, I'm going to do yellow, so I'm going to mark those so I don't forget to do them because I will. These are going to be purple, these are going to be purple because I'm going to make this all black. And so I'm just going to kind of work my way through, show you a little bit of each, and then those of you that followed along should be able to finish yours as well if you haven't already. I know I'm a little behind, a little slow here on this one, actually on both of them. So I will pull you in a little closer, and then at the end we'll take a final look. One sec. Okay, sorry about the wiggling. I'm going to come in right here and lightly layer these half circles. Now at first they're going to look like they're blending in with the trim, but they won't. But because these are so little, I'm going to put my light in first, otherwise it tends to get left out. Okay, Hydroxyzine, which is the darkest purple. And not in a pattern or any certain way, but I'm going to color a few of them darker. Sorry if you can hear the snoring next to me. My little one crashed out. And I knew if I moved her, she was just going to wake up and come running back out here anyway. Okay, so just kind of outlining them a little so they show up. Like I said, I'll just do one side. Making sure this part stays dark. Also a little tricky. Got a wild spot right there, but you can also outline them with black if you want, totally up to you. Whatever look you're going for. Okay, just making sure any overage I got blends out. Oh, and I forgot the very bottom ones. I forgot to go all the way down. Alright, so there's going to be my house trim. These windowsills, I'm actually going to do an orange to bring in the orange and from my berries down here. But I'm going to do a very simple like I did right here. So maybe just a 2-color blend if I can find my orange. So I'm going to go down each side with the dark orange. And if I need to come back in with burnt orange and darken it a little more, I will. But I like to start here because it's easier to add than take away. Somebody else did orange too. I think it was Delyn. And I was like, that's a great idea. So we're going to try it out and see how it goes over here. Okay, and then I'm going to take Spanish orange. And then because my windows are kind of going to blend in with my frames, I'll probably do a little darker color. And then I'm going to do the dots probably black or purple. The decorations, just to bring back in that dark, creepy vibe we have going. So quickly I'm going to bring in Mineral Orange. And I don't have to put it everywhere, just darkening a few spots here where it's a little less noticeable that these are separate. So like right here, definitely down on this one, because we want those to stand out. All right, so I will come back in with a black Inconic. And add these black circles back in. Now you can put a little white dot on them with a gel pen if you want to make them look shiny, like her house is bedazzled. I think this will give the effect I need without that. Although I do love bedazzling. And PDFs are the best because you don't have to worry about the pages in front of it or behind it when you put stuff on it. But still. I did think about adding some of this black washi tape, sparkly washi tape down the middle. But I haven't decided yet. Maybe to bring in some of that black around the border. I think I bought that washi tape from Claire's. I'm going to tell you, I don't love Claire's washi tape. I mean, I'm granted theirs are more cutesy than actually probably supposed to be functional. But oh my goodness, it's like the glitter just pulls itself off. So that's my sticky side. And then when you see how bad it pulls the glitter off. So, lesson learned on the Claire's washi tape, but still fun, still functional. Something to be aware of. They were on a good sale though, so I can't be too bummed. It's not like I paid a whole lot. Fixing around this pumpkin because for some reason he has a weird glow around him. Okay, so I showed you how I'm going to do these beads. I'm going to continue that down and probably down right here. So the other thing I'm going to do black is I need to pull another gray. Is I'm going to go up here and I'm going to blend this up and down. Give it a nice black shine, and then I'm going to go across right here. Make these black. Making sure my highlight lines up. Okay, give me 1 second to grab my 20% that for some reason I keep putting back. Okay. Eventually I will have my ducks in a row. Okay, if you feel like that needs blended more, you just add another layer and blend it all again. I'm actually bringing my black out a little further because I feel like that highlight is a little big. I really want it just in the center. So just bringing that together a little more. Okay, and then with my black, I'm just adding a little definition there. And then blending. So all these will be black as well. So I'm going to do dark on one side. And then I'm going to do the medium. And then I will also take a white gel pen and dot a highlight on them. Make that highlight a little smaller there. Okay, so then I will take the gel pen, very lightly just so they stand out a little. That's basically the only reason I did it. This window, none of my black lines up with the window, so I am going to take either my black pencil or the Inkonics, Arteza Inkonics, and I'm going to color this whole window black. And that's so that I can make these panels behind it purple like we did down here. So I'm not going to make you watch me fill in all the gaps, but this whole area will be black. So I will finish that as well. Bringing this down. Real quick, putting my highlights in on this piece. Okay. We are doing good. So again, this side will be purple. I'm going to do my guys in the middle purple as well. But I'm going to start them off with a violet. And I'm not going to blend them in yet. Okay. And that is only so that I can get a few more details put in. So I want them to look done nicely. I don't want it to look thrown together. That is how that is going to work. Again, I won't make you watch me do the whole thing, but basically outlining and highlighting the middle of each part on the house there. These will also be the same we did down below. Your shadow will still be all the way around it. Like that, and then you'll go in, remember, with your darkest purple under each line. Okay, so quickly, I guess I should do my witch down here because she is about the main part we have left. So I'm going to do her. I'm going to erase her out a little, not her, but her background. Make sure she's cleaned off some here where I've got other pencil on her. Okay, so she's, because the rest of inside her house is yellow and orange, we're going to do it like that too. And this is going to look really orange, but I will tame it down. But we're going to go ahead and kind of put that in. So we have that color going. Oops, got a little bit on our hat there, don't do that. Okay, I need my yellow. This is Canary Yellow in Prisma, but for some reason my Arteza is what I have out, so. And of course, one spot right there just does not want to cooperate with me. Okay. Just trying to get as much of that weird wax off as I could. Making sure everything is blended nicely with the yellow put in. Okay, I'm gonna clean my witch off real quick because I got a little wild around her hat. I haven't went back and did my touch-ups on these roof panels either, so now they're bothering me. Or roof panels, oh my goodness, house panels. Okay, so color-wise, I think I'm gonna go black. Already getting wild with it here. I wanted to kind of almost use pen, but I think this will give us a better effect. Okay, and then you can just kind of go back and darken till you get what you like. I'm going to do super dark right here by her hair. Okay, again, putting in highlights. Got a little yellow right here that won't cover. Okay, and then again, taking my black. Just darkening her little outfit some there. 1 second. Sorry about that. Almost died. I would have been sad in the middle of all that. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to use the two colors for her jacket. Gonna need a fine tip going in here. I want this to be super dark because I do not want her blending in with the porch at all. The concrete. Okay, same with this side, outlining her. Sorry, I had to itch my nose. Okay, same color because we're just going to darken it back up anyway, but this is a great way to put in highlights. I don't know why I like to do it this way, but I do. Easy style, I guess. Probably not the most recommended way, but that's okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of blend it a little smoother. So now she's got a black cape on, coat, whatever we want to call it. Now for her dress, and I think I'm going to pull some of this pink in that way as well. Let me pull my colors. Okay, So I'm going to go with the violet, which I know is going to look weird because we got a lot of violet on this house, but I forgot to blend her top of her coat. Okay, so just outlining everything in the violet real quick. This will be shadow area. This will be shadow on that side of it. Under here is shadow. This will make a little more sense in a minute when I get the other colors going here. Okay, then I'm going to do mulberry. And I'm going to follow along everywhere I put that. Violet. Mulberry is one of my favorite Prismacolor colors. Such a pretty color. Okay, then we're going to go magenta, which brings in some of the color out of those bushes, but separates her from her house a little bit. Okay, pressing a little harder on her arm because I really want that blend to come through so she doesn't blend in with the house. Going lighter out here because I will do more layers. But that is how I am going to do her. So now it will just be kind of come back and layer her up some. These colors don't look like they blend all that great together right this second, but once you get a few layers on there, it will look a little better. Alright, so that is going to be how I do her outfit. So again, I will be doing one more layer after this, just to kind of set the colors apart a little. I need to blend the top of her coat. Okay. Of course, her broom handle, I'm just going to take a dark brown. And then I'm going to take goldenrod. So I'm still going to do two colors on the broom handle. Okay, I'm going to take that same dark brown. Make sure we're giving this handle some nice colors. All right, we are looking good. So I'm not going to go too complicated with her skin, just because it's so little. So I'm just going to lightly go around the edges with salmon pink. Still giving her a little touch there. I'll clean her fingers up before I do that. And then I'm going to just take light peach, if I can find mine. Light peach. And if I want her features darker, I'll go back over them with a pen, but I'm going to leave her like that for now. I am going to give her tiny dot of brown hair just so it stands out and we don't have this weird textury thing in the middle of our page. Okay, so brown hair. Going to add my little bit of shading I forgot. And then we'll come back and blend all these details, but that is going to be the basis of that. door, I'm going to go, this is sepia, so a darker brown than I used on the wood, because I'm going to make my door jamb silver as well. Okay, and then sienna, which is the same I used up here. Light layers, see we're going lightly, just kind of streaking in color, not pressing hard. Goldenrod. Same combination we used on the wood everywhere else, so whatever your combo was. Okay, and then I'm going to make these squares the lightest. So I'm going to do a light of the goldenrod, and then I'm going to grab yellow ochre and darken that just a little. I'm going to fix my door jamb. So I'm going to take a layer of pencil off of that. Then I got it again. Okay. I'm going to do these little square lines right here, purple, just like we did everywhere else. Okay. So I really only have the final touches left here. Like I said, I'm going to make these black. I'm going to do those with a fine tip marker though. So that will finish off the house up there. I could quickly do my black cat. Alright, so this black kitty, I'm going to do him fairly simple, just because there's a lot going on and I don't want him to end up being the main focus. I'm doing, keeping his spiky look. Okay, his tail looks like it's going to blend in, but once we get our other color, we'll be okay. You can also outline him in white if you want. Okay. So then I'm going to take pale cold gray and I'm going to very lightly rub over the whole thing. And that's just going to add a shade of color to him. If we see anything we want darker, we can add more black. Then I'm going to take my French gray and blend them all together. I can see we're going to need a little more black here. I'm going to pull it up a little with my French gray. My daughter's snoring is getting so loud. I wish I could sleep that good. Okay, just pulling that black around a little bit. Keeping it kind of in the same way his fur would go. Okay, there's our black cat. So I will quickly fill in the rest of this and post the finished version. I hope to see your guys' finished version. Those of you that have been in the group, I appreciate you.